Into this world we have come alone, और जाए भी अकेला. And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला.
भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone, और जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला.
up on this side. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, hey. I'll fix it.
Into this world of download, or giant vehicle, and in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का है. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still here. I am here for the giant vehicle.
त्वमेव माता सपिता त्वमेव
प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय. My dear friends, this morning we are about to pay the last respects to our wonderful father, our brother of the community. I will ask you all to stand as we clasp our hands, as we close our eyes, as we bow our heads in prayer. Please, we all bow our heads in prayer. We think of our Lord this evening.
चाहे भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है आए भी अकेला
हमें दया करो. ओम नमो विज्ञान रूपाय परमानंद रूपिणे कृष्णाय गोपीनाथाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. ओम श्री विष्णुर्नमो परमात्मने श्री पुराणेशोत्तम श्री परमेश्वरे अद्य ब्रह्मणोद्वैत्य परि श्री वेदवः कल्पे. ओम कलियुग प्रथम. Take your name in mind. ओम अमुक प्रेतस्य अमुक गोत्रस्य अमुक यर्त श्री अन्तेष्टे श्राद्धम अहम करिष्ये. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय. Offer flowers inside of the box. आसन लीजिए. Take your seats. Make yourself comfortable. ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टल स्नानं मया ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टल स्नानं मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् 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 ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टचन्दनं मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् ज्योतिबिन्दु परमात्मा से हे मेरी आत्मा, हे मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिले परमानंद का, अब कर ये ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। ओम श्री अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टचन्दनं मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टचन्दनं मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टगन्धं बिन्दु परि 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 मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं त्वमेव देवा। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। जिनके लिए है तूने महल सजाए, मतलब के सारे सने है परारे। ओम अद्यामुपोत्पितर्मुप्रेत इष्टपुष्पमाला मया दीयते तवोपदिश्यताम् नारायणाय कृष्णाय, नारायणाय कृष्णाय। नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अद्य मुखोत्पितर्मुखे इष्टिकं मया दीयते तवोपदेश्यताम्।
You're doing arti.
ॐ अद्य मुखोत्पितर्मुखे
And then you walk.
इष्टिकं मया दीयते तवोपदेश्यताम्। ॐ अद्य मुखोत्पितर्मुखे इष्टिकं मया दीयते तवोपदेश्यताम्। जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। All of you all walk together. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तो ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। Today, my dear friends, as we think of our brother, a wonderful human being who would have dedicated most of his life, if not all, in serving dharma and taking care of his family. Our brother Deoraj, there's a beautiful verse in the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, gain and loss, meeting and separation, pain and sorrow, you must be able to accept each of this alike. Because one day you will gain and one day you will lose. One day there will be birth and one day there will be death. Regardless to where you stand in this world, one day death will come knocking at your door. And when death comes knocking, no matter how much you try, you will have to open that door. Most of us believe that death is the furthest thing from our lives. None of us, or no one, will believe that tomorrow will be my turn to walk. Every single one of us believe that is far off. Even the person who is sick and lying on the bed sometimes believes that is far off. Birth and death, my dear friends, are the two punctuations in life. You can't accept one and not accept the other. I came into contact with this goodly gentleman, my brother Deoraj, who I consider as a brother because before any of these 5 gentlemen here were born, he was about 20-something years, and I was 10 years his junior. And at that point in time, he was very active in the construction industry. And he was building a home, a house, close to where I live. I was about 8 or 9 years old, and my mother said to me that go to this construction site, these people are family, and go there and you will learn. You would learn something that you would be able to better yourself one day. So could you imagine an 8-year, 9-year-old boy going to a construction site? And how do you think the builder will accept you? You know, Chubby does a little construction now. And if an 8-year-old boy comes to the construction site, I'm sure Chubby will put it out. But when I went there, to that construction site, I met my brother. And he took me in there, and I started to hand him a little nail and a little hammer and enjoy the company. And so we built a relationship from that time. And we maintained that relationship to this day. The relationship will continue, although physically he may not be here. But that relationship I have cherished a lot in my life. Today, when I stand here, I have so much good memories of our brother. In the earlier days when I started to perform puja here, we would sit and he would look forward to one thing. And he would tell me after, I'm glad all them boys sit down together. He would sit in the puja, but he say, Pandit, I like how you put all them boys sit together, and I want all of them boys to sit together. Today, he still has all of those boys together. He did a good job. Every single one of these boys have a different personality. Not one of them has the same personality. That was a good job. Because sometimes, we have children and say, this one just like that one. Each and every one of them is different in their own right. And he was able to hold the family together. He sacrificed a lot in his earlier days. But like all of us sometimes, illnesses come into our lives. And our brother, the most beautiful thing of it is that he never gave up faith. He never gave up faith. Such a wonderful human being. This morning, my dear friends, we are about to say goodbye to. Once what happened, there was a little boy who wanted to meet God. And in his quest to meet God, he decided that he was going to pack a nice little bag and he was going to journey to a large park. And when he goes there, he will meet God. There was also an old man who decided that he also wanted to meet God. And their journey took them to this wonderful park where they both met each other. They spent a lot of time together, or not one word was said to each other. You know, sometimes in life we think that there are many things unsaid. There are many things I wish that I would have told this goodly gentleman that I did not. They spent the whole day in the park but not one word was said. The little boy took out his sandwiches and his drinks and he offered it to the old man, and the old man gladly accepted it and he begins to smile. And they spent the whole day together. Have you spent a day with someone without saying a single word? Because you know what? It's very hard for us to keep our mouth closed and our ears open. You know? There is no doorway on the air now. That portal is always open. You know, because it becomes very hard for us to listen sometimes because the mouth is taking control. So you know what happened? They spent the whole day and they never said a single thing to each other. When they went back home, the little boy was extremely happy. Why? His father asked him, he says, why are you so happy today? He says, Pa, I met God today and he had a most wonderful smile. And the old man, when he went to his home, his son asked him, he says, Pa, why are you so happy today? He said, today I met the Lord. And he was very young. He was younger than I thought he would be. My dear friends, the message in that is that we are just caretakers of the company that we have. It lasts for a short while. Some people longer than others, but the moments we have together is very important. It is very important to share the moments that we have together. So many times in this world, we have so much differences that we allow it to create a separation between humanity. Today we use religion to separate humanity. We use race to separate humanity. We use social standings to separate humanity. Our brother was a person who strove for humanity. Many times we will sit together and I will ask him, I say, boy, why are you doing that for? Do things this way. He says, no, for me, it's not the correct thing to do. So today, my dear friends, we join together before we do the Eulogy in a beautiful bhajan. The bhajan reminds us that one day to come, we all have to travel this journey. And this journey we speak about is the journey of death. Regardless to where you stand in this world, the bhajan says that one day death will come to your door. Let's join together in this beautiful bhajan. It says, Ek din chut jaye sansar. That one day, my dear friends, we all have to travel this journey of life. We think it is far off, but it's right around the corner for most of us. So we join together in this beautiful bhajan. The bhajan says, Ek din chut jaye sansar. That one day, my dear friends, to come, we all will travel this journey of life. O ek din chut jaye sansar. O ek din chut jaye sansar. Jaye sansar Rama, jaye sansar. O ek din chut jaye sansar. Bhav sagar mein hai जीवन नैया भव सागर में है जीवन नैया राम लगावे हो पार राम लगावे हो पार हो एक दिन छूट जाए संसार. That one day to come when we think about life, nobody expects that. The baby is born. The bhajan says that when the baby is born, we're not sure if the baby will grow hair and if the baby will walk, but we're sure of one thing: that baby will die. And so too, when you become old, the person who has 99 years still believes he has 9 years to live. None of us believe that is right around the corner. One day, death will come knocking on the door. What will you say? I am not ready. One day we all have to travel this journey of life. He says, you know what? You must be prepared for this journey. How do you prepare for this journey? This Shiv Saga. It says, keep remembering the name of the Lord. But you know what happened? Raj rang ke kaan hi chinhat sabke karat yahar sabke karat yahar ho ek din chut jaye sansar. One day, you know what happened? The doorkeeper is standing by the doorway to the palace, and when he's standing there, so that he says, you know, my name is Deoraj, Lord of Death, and today I have an appointment with the king. I want you to deliver the message for me. I have an appointment with the king. So the doorkeeper goes to the king and says, you know, the gentleman came, he says his name is Yama, and he says he has an appointment with you. You know, friends, it's very easy in life to blame everyone when that happens. Today you will hear, you know, some people say, Richard, you say the doctor was the fault. My brother was the faulty one. My mother was the faulty one. The neighbor was the faulty one. He didn't come in time with the car. We all have somebody to blame. There is no one to blame. So the king didn't want to die. So when the doorkeeper told him, he took the doorkeeper and put him on the throne. He said, today is your day. You're going to take my place, and I will take your place. And he go and he stand by the doorway, the king, and he waited. And you know what happened when that came? He said to the doorkeeper, he said, I run a little bit late. Today, I have to come for the king. Another day. Today you have to go with me. So regardless of what you do, you know, some people tell me, they say, Baba, don't drink no Coca-Cola. Well, I tell chocolate, everything, but you don't listen. Don't drink no Coca-Cola. Don't eat no roti. All of those things. So I asked the gentleman, I said, why? Why I must do those things? He said, because you want to live long. And he get vexed with me because I asked him, I says, so if I live longer, will it make me a better human being? What am I doing right now to make the world a better place? That I want to live longer so I can continue doing what I'm doing. A lot of people want to live longer, but are they doing anything like my brother did to make this world a better place? Sitting with him, talking with him, and he will give you so much fun memories of a little boy growing up that sometimes those memories will last a lifetime. So today, the verse says, keep reciting the name of God. No matter what difficult situation you may find yourself in, keep reciting the name of God. Prem se bolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. So my dear friends, at this point in time, the Eulogy will be read. I'm not sure who is doing the Eulogy. So at this point in time, I will ask who's doing the Eulogy to come forward. So my brother over the road here is a friend of the, no, I shouldn't say a friend, but he's a family of the family. And today I am very happy to share this podium with him and she offer prayer for us and also read the Eulogy this morning.
Good day, everyone. It is not a pleasurable occasion, but I'm happy to see all of you and to be present here at this final homegoing service for our brother. You know, Pandit sung bhajan a while ago, and that bhajan always intrigued me, and I got involved in researching it a bit. And Shri Pandit Prakash Gosham wrote this hymn, a poem in 1999. It is, some people call it a funeral hymn. Yeah. Pandit Motilal Maharaj, many people have made records of it. Gurram Kolas made it very popular. And I thought I would want to find out what it is. And it says, Aye bhi akela, jaye bhi akela, do din zindagi, do din kamela. And what it's translated to in English, it says, you come alone, you go alone. Akela, I come alone, jaye, go alone. Do din zindagi, 2 days of happiness and pleasurable living. Do din kamela, trouble, trial, and pain. My dear friends, I came to know this gentleman in 1973. I knew his grandfather. I call his grandfather Mamu, he used to live here. His mother and Basdeo, and all of them lived here. But when I came to live across the road, only the grandpa and grandma was here. The maternal grandma, Nana and Nani. And this man was a gentleman, a gem. And I couldn't help but to come close to him. And it's because of my closeness with him, I get to know this gentleman. There were times when he will say, son, I have to go and see my daughter in St. John. And I will say, Uncle, I'll carry you. I have time. I will carry you. And I'll go down there and I'll see the array of children, sons and daughters of Ayo. And he rejoiced in every one of them. My dear friends, is there where I met Boya. Small boy, smart boy, shiny face, exuberant about being an apprentice in his father's business. And little by little I'll go and I'll come, and I got the opportunity to converse with them and to be with them. And so it had been, he came and became my neighbor. He resided in this house. My dear friends, I want to tell you something. He was a good father. He built a roof over his family's head. He made a comfortable place so that they can sleep. He put food on their table. He gave them love. And he embraced them and gave them security. This is the kind of man he is. I want to tell you something. He was my friend. He will be indelible in my memory. We had conversations and we would talk about the children, about their welfare. And he would want the best for them. He had faith. He had confidence in his wife and his children. And he had faith in himself. A good book says that faith is the substance of things not seen, evidence of things hoped for. And this is what this man had in mind. And he will get up with regularity. He worked in some small businesses, some construction places, some commercial places. Many times telephone calls will come for him. Come now, Deoraj. We need you urgently. I've passed the message. He was a man with purpose. He lived his life with dignity. He was never loud. You know, I live across the road. But the only time I will hear him say something loud is when the parrot says, Papa, Papa, and he said, what do you want? That's the loudest I will hear him say. We will sit, we'll chat in quiet moments. I enjoy their company. They made me a part of their family. Do you know what is Raksha Bandhan? My dear friends, I have a Raki sister, I have a Raki brother in this house. They used to call me, and first when they tie this amulet on my hand, I asked them what that is about. And Deoraj told me it's a string of love. And it tells that we are together, and we will support and sustain each other. I said, wow, wonderful. Friends, I have a little rack with about 2 dozen Raki. I don't wear them for long, but it is a gift that gives you love, gives you protection, and gives you hope for a brighter day. I thank them very much. You know when they have prayers, and Pandit will come, I will come and sit, and they will wave the light. I never said no. I'm a Christian. I never said no. Light dispels darkness. And when there is light, there is hope and there is peace. And they will wave the light, and I will thank them. Small moments, I will sit in the corner here. He will say, Krish, come, I have some more nursery. He will plant his PVC with all kinds of greenery. And he'll give me 4 cups. Plant it in yours. And before my nose could mature, he will call me one day, Krish, take one of this. Our pasture is ready for cooking. The lettuce is good. That is the kind of person it was. I want to tell you, Boyan was low-tempered. He never liked the front. He never liked bright lights. He will stay in the background. You never see him with bright colors, but no bright color. Simple colors. He's happy with that. You know, towards the end, I would ask him, let's go for a ride. And he would say no. He never wanted to venture out from the home, except for special occasion. He would stay. He would spend time with his family. His illness was approaching. It was becoming more intense. And you know something? When I saw the love that he extended, and how like it ricochets and bounces back to him. You know, in Australia, there's a bent piece of wood. You know it? And when you bend it, it comes back, and you can catch it. He extended that kind of love, so that when he needed love, love came. You all know Earl? Earl will come here, back in his car, assist him, and take him for dialysis. He will return for him. I look at that and I say, Father, you are extending your goodness and your favor. You are using people's head and heart and hands to bring peace and joy and happiness to this home and to this man. My dear friends, what could I say about Boyan today? You know, there's an Oriental writer by the name of Khalil Gibran. When he was about to die, people didn't want him to die. And they said, you cannot go because you are too important in this community. And he told them, there's a ship waiting for me in the ocean. And I must leave. He broke away from them, boarded the boat, and headed out into the ocean. And as we will go to Piaco and watch an aeroplane go with our loved one to foreign countries, Khalil went. And when the mast disappeared in the horizon, the people said, he is gone. But there was a company of believers on the other side who said, Khalil is coming. There's a good God on the other side. Today I want to tell you. You heard about Jerry Richards in Tokyo. He ran his race and he hit the tape. This man ran his race. He did everything that he had to do with correctness, with humility, and with devotion to our Father. And today, he hit his tape. It is said in a good book that after death, you will have a conversation with God. You know, it is like if he talked to Chubby and said, Chubby, when he was alive, I want you to go down to the pharmacy and get me a bottle of pork mixture and some Panadol. And Chubby will go, and he'll come back. And he will sit with his father and say, Dad, here is the pork mixture. Here are the Panadol tablets. And Boyan will pat him on his back and he say, well done, son. Chubby will even give him the change. Right, sir? He did what his father sent him for. God, that good archer, shot him like an arrow into this world and give him a task to perform. Some of us say, what am I here for? You are sent here for purpose. You have a job and you have a role. And when you finish, you'd have a meeting with your Father in heaven. And if it is fine, we expect that God or Bhagwan or whatever you call him will wrap this man around in his arms and say, well done, my good and faithful servant. Enter into the rest that I have prepared for you. Jerry got a medal. I hope he will get a crown of glory. I hope he will be welcomed and accepted with love as a son. Today I ask God's blessing upon him. He has done what he had to do. His family is behind. And we are hoping that God's love will continue to be extended upon them. I know, boys, I know, mother, you will miss him so much that you might say, he's in the room. When you prepared a good meal that you would like, I said, oh, if he was here, I would like it. But have no fear. Do not have any guilt. You all have done your best. As family, you have extended your love, and you became a family because of the input by every one of you. And today I pray that God will give you that faith and confidence as you breathe. Nothing wrong in crying. Do not bother with what anybody says. Some of you frightened to cry outside, go inside, lock the door and cry, and let the emotions flow. This is not right. My friends, may God bless him as he goes. May he find sweet passage to his Father. And may we rejoice in what he has contributed to life and what he has done for our community. Building homes for people, building places for commerce, and doing things that industry can prosper. May God bless his soul. Go in peace, my brother.
So, thank you very much, my brother. Those who don't know, my brother Deoraj, when you look at the pamphlet, he comes from a very large family. There were a number of his uncles who were also builders. And Deoraj belonged to a family's business. He journeyed from Friendship Village, and I came and I met him here in a small little wooden house. I don't know if Mala remember the house. A little wooden step, we will climb up to the front of the porch, and we will spend many times there sitting and performing puja. On the side here, there was an elderly lady, and that side had an old gentleman. And whenever Deoraj had puja, which used to be a blessing to meet them all, he lived a good relationship coming from Friendship. You know, he lived in a village called Friendship, right? And I don't know if it got that name because of the friendship that people shared. Most of his uncles have passed away. I think the last was his father. And when his dad passed, he called me, he says, you know, I have a Ramayana I want to give you. Right? I said, boy, Deoraj, you keep that. That's a token from your father. You know? He said, no, but I want it to come to use. I said, well, keep it in the house. Right? That's a token from your relative, from your father, where they used, the whole family used to read Ramayana. Right? The elder heads. And so coming from simple beginnings, the whole family was in construction. They built many homes, as my brother said. And they came here and they started a small little house. Today, Deoraj made tremendous sacrifices to build a large home. And asked him, I says, why are you building such a large home? He said, man, all them boys go stay here. Right? I said, boy, he said, yeah, sons don't marry and go. Right? All them boys go stay here. But Chubby is the fortunate one who stays here, who stayed here with him to the last. And I have all of those memories clearly etched in my mind when we would sit upstairs. And then he tell me, I have to renovate this house. And I said, why? He said, the flooring get a little bit, you know, shaky. And he began the renovation piece by piece. Today, the house is finished. And we bid him farewell. So I will open the floor for arati from family members. Those who would like to perform arati and offer flower, the opportunity presents itself to you at this point in time. While this is being done, we'll join in a couple of bhajans to Bhagwan Krishna. The bhajan says, the bhajan says, my dear friends, now I have a pack of cards, right? So I look here near the possession. So the bhajan says, Koi na rajai. Anyone who would like to come and offer flower, the opportunity presents itself to you now. Koi na rajai hai dhan bandh ke gatariya, bandh ke gatariya ho bandh ke gatariya, bandh ke gatariya ho bandh ke gatariya. See Stacy, stop, right? You know what Deoraj told me one day, a man was there and he said that. He said, you know, one day I have 4 sons and 1 daughter. Right? And they share that relationship up to now. You know? Koi naal jai hai dhan bandh ke gatariya, bandh ke gatariya ho bandh ke gatariya. Koi naal jai hai dhan bandh ke gatariya. Jab yamaraj palang par bhaite, jab yamaraj palang par bhaite, ulat gaye do naina pathariya, ulat gaye do naina pathariya. Koi naal jai hai dhan bandh ke gathariya, bandh ke gathariya, bandh ke gathariya, bandh ke gathariya ho bandh ke gathariya. Koi naal jai hai dhan bandh ke gathariya. मार ही सोता प्राण निकले, मार ही सोता प्राण निकले, प्राण लुकाए कोठरिया कोठरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया. The bhajan says that, you know what? They have never seen, the author is saying, I have never seen someone who has taken a bundle with them. That we spend so much time in life that when death comes, everything that you leave is everything that you have. That when these eyes are closed, there is no turning back. Char prahar mile tat utaye, Pukad naya jaise बन के लखरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया, बांध के गठरिया हो बांध के गठरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया. कहत कुबीर सो नो भय साधु, कहत कुबीर सो नो भय साधु. ज्योति गए सब महल उतरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया, बांध के गठरिया हो बांध के गठरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया. कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया. हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए. हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए. हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए. So at this point in time, my dear friends, if you follow your program, the floor will be open for a few minutes for those who would like to say a few words on behalf of our brother, his memories that he would have shared in their lives and so forth, and to give condolences to the family. So the floor is now open at this point in time.
Again, all right, good. Boyan, Deoraj, and myself, we share DNA, potent DNA. He's more like a brother to me than a cousin. His dad and my dad were brothers. We grew up in the same house until I was about 7 or 8 years old, and then my father and his family moved out. And then a couple of years after, I'm not sure how much years after, they came to live next door to us. So if anyone really knows him, I do. There are some things his nephews and nieces and family need to know about him, whatever person he is. He's the only person I ever saw who would walk up to a Jack Spaniel nest and hold it like that, no matter how much you in it, and never get bite. That's one of the things. What's the next one? I remember when we were little boys, we stood at the back of my grandma's house at a bud pepper tree. You know the bud peppers? And we had a competition, who could eat the most. Every time I eat one, he eat one. Tears flowing down my faces. But we continued. I don't remember who won. Right? We worked together. My first job was with Uncle, his dad. Right? I made $5 a day. First salary, $32.50. 5.5 days.
I'll talk with them.
There are a lot of things I could say about him, right? But if I want to writing about him, come and ask me. Right? But there's one thing I want to mention, right? I see on this thing here, it says, lead us from the untruth to the truth, from darkness to light. There's one who said, I am the truth. He also said, I am the light. That's the same one who said, oh, death, where's your sting? Oh, grave, where's your victory? That's the same one who said, I am the resurrection and the life. Though you were dead, yet shall you live. I just want to leave that with all you. All right? You all know who said those words. God bless you. And bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you very much, my dear brother.
Good morning. I'd like to extend condolences to the Nagassar family from Holy See Harax. Boyan was a very cool guy. Boyan was strict just like his father. His father and I, the Harax are cousins. And Boyan, we and my brother here, we would come when we hear he got sick. We would come look him home here, spend our time with him. The hospital we would go, spend time with him. And the day we were supposed to go back to visit him, I usually call his wife before we go. When I called, I didn't get her. Then she gave us the news after that he passed away. So we were very fortunate to spend some time with him. And may God rest his soul. Brother Puran, you would like to say something?
First of all, condolences to Madam, children, the family, friends, relatives, and well-wishers. Now, now might come back to something happened in Jerusalem 2,000 years ago. There is a man stood by a grave and called a certain man out. He already died. We know the scriptures once to die, after death is judgment. But this man died twice. Because the Lord called him out and he proved a point. He said, I am the resurrection. No man come unto the Father through him. He was man, he was human also. And he made that point. So now you are left in your mind, in your comprehension, in the value of your faith to think right and to do right. Because he says, no man cometh unto the Father except through him. So whatever you believe, you have to take hold of it. Because, it takes you somewhere. Whatever you believe takes you somewhere. So you have to believe. I want to thank God because this home was opened up to us and we came and prayed for him. And we exhorted him to help him to believe, and his madam. And we also did it in the hospital. So we must be careful, the choices we make, the things we do. Because it lives in us, and it lives after us, and it lives through us. God bless and keep you all.
No problem.
Good morning to everyone. I am Deoraj next door to say that he was also my employer at one point in time. He was a friend, he remained friends. Death comes, and when it comes, it brings with it pain. But it also brings joy and relief. These struggles are over. We living in a world right now and we don't know what can happen. So, I lost my wife when I was 18. I can tell you, weeping may enjoy for a night, joy coming. The nice thing is that the living must continue to live. Because he would not want to know that with his passing, all those who are alive stop living. Life goes on. So in Jesus' name I pray that the family will have that courage to go on and they will stick together as Deoraj would want them to. Go in peace, my friend.
Thank you, my brother, for those wonderful words of prayer. So, in a few minutes' time, we'll be ending our ceremony here and journeying to the cremation ground, where the final rites of our brother will be performed. I should stress at this point in time that love has no religion. Our brother loved God wherever he stood. Religions, as I said earlier, we make separations because of it. In the sight of God, the most important ingredient is love. Love for him, love for the Master. So when you think about our brother, regardless to where you call him, he will find himself there. He was a true devotee, a true lover of the Lord. Whatever form you choose, there is one God. And his love emanates or permeates in all of us, wherever you stand. Your opinion is your opinion. My brother's opinion was his own. He stood as a strong human being, an individual who never strayed or swayed through the hardships of life. From being very, I don't want to use the word poor, but living in poverty to living in comfort. Where there is death, there is life. Meaning, when our brother leaves us today, life continues. It's going to be a struggle to accommodate the great loss. Right? Bonds are broken so that bonds can be made. Meaning, when our brother leaves today, this home, this physical form, it gives us the opportunity to create new bonds to move on in life. I ask you to stand together with me as we join together in a beautiful prayer. This prayer, my dear friends, is a prayer to the Lord. And we ask of Him to accept our brother. You know, no one in this world is perfect, right? A lot of people believe they are perfect. When the day comes, as my brother said, you'll have to answer for everything in his life and he stands before the Lord. When the day comes and you stand there, you have to answer for everything in your life. The Bhajan says, today as our brother leaves, we ask of you, Lord. We have no one else to turn to. And we ask of you to accept him, to forgive him, and keep him in your kind and loving care. Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu Vinati Itani Suniye Suniye. Listen, O Lord. Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu Vinati Itani Suniye Suniye. जिनके कछुआओ अवलंब नहीं तिनके चरणन रखिए रखिए. श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए 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 सुनिए. श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए. That Lord, today we come to your feet and we ask of you to accept our brother. He may have done many wrongs in this world that we may not have known of. And today we ask you to forgive him and accept him in your kind and loving care. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. प्रेम से बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. आसन लीजिए, take your seats, make yourself comfortable, offer your flowers. Those who would like to have a viewing of my brother, the opportunity presents itself to you now. After which, in a few minutes' time, we will be lifting the body from where it lies to the journey to the cremation room. So those who would like to have a viewing, the opportunity presents itself to you now. After which, we will begin our journey to the cremation site. Bearing in mind, no photograph that you have will substitute for this wonderful form of my brother. Prem se bolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. Mangal bhavanaya mangal hari Grabhu Sudasharata Ajit Bihari. Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Jai Rama. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. Mangal Bhavanaya Mangal Hari Grabhu Sudasharata Ajit Bihari. Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Jai Rama. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. जामहवंत के वचन सुहाए सुनि हनुमंत हृदय अति भाए. हृदय भाए रामा हृदय भाए. जय राम श्री रामा जय जय
मंगल भवनय मंगलहारी श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम मोर मनोरथ जान पुनीके बसहु सदा पुर सबही के जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि. So friends, you have all stand as you're about to lift our brother's body, as you're about to commit this body to the cremation ground, where all the elements will be written. Nothing of it will exist beside the asthma, the jeev. The physical body will cease to exist today. The all elements will now be written. So we all stand as we did here. And where there is leaving, there is always sadness. And where there is arrival, there is always happiness. So today, our brother leaves this home. He leaves behind some difficult moments for us to deal with, emotional moments. But where he's going, my dear friends, it's a blissful place. It's a place of joy. It's a place of merriment. It's a place of happiness. Today we ask that this journey be a successful one for him. We join together as we glorify the name of the Lord as we live for our brothers. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare, come on this side. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare. Lift on your shoulder, once you get clearly there. Hare Rama, next time. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Foot first, foot first. Foot first. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
I go down the
Hare Rama.
तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तो, बाहर से तो खामोश रहे, भीतर भीतर रोए रे, भीतर भीतर रोए, तेरा दर्द न कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी विपत्ति क्या जाने
I can walk up there, I can walk back down the shore.